Imagine waking up every day to a sky full of dark clouds. Now, imagine those clouds breaking apart to reveal a bright, sunny day. This is the power of optimism, the ability to see the light, even when surrounded by darkness. Hey there, welcome to a journey that could change your life for the better. Did you know that adopting a more optimistic outlook could be the key to a healthier and happier life? It's true. Today, we're going to explore how a simple shift towards optimism can transform your well-being. Today, we're going to explore how a simple shift towards optimism can transform your well-being. In this video, we'll dive into the fascinating world of optimism and its incredible impact on our health. We'll look at scientific evidence, real-life benefits, and practical tips to help you develop a more positive mindset. Whether you're a natural optimist or someone who tends to see the glass half empty, there's something here for everyone. So, why should you stick around? By the end of this video, you'll understand how optimism can boost your physical health, enhance your mental well-being, and even help you live longer. Plus, you'll walk away with actionable strategies to cultivate more positivity in your life. Ready to embark on this transformative journey? Let's get started. As we start, think about your current mindset. Are you generally optimistic or pessimistic? Comment below with your answer and let's see where everyone stands. Now that we know what this video is all about, let's define what we mean by optimism and explore its different types. Just like a small seed planted in fertile soil can grow into a strong, healthy plant, a small shift in your mindset towards optimism can lead to profound changes in your well-being. Before we dive into the benefits, let's clarify what we mean by optimism. At its core, optimism is a mental attitude characterized by hope and confidence in positive outcomes. It's not about ignoring life's challenges, but rather approaching them with a belief that things will work out for the best. There are two main types of optimism. First, we have dispositional optimism. This is like your optimism baseline, a general expectation that good things will happen in life. It's the kind of optimism that makes you think things will work out in the end. Then there's situational optimism, which is more specific. It's being optimistic about particular events or circumstances. For example, thinking, I'm going to nail this job interview. Now, let's briefly contrast optimism with pessimism. While an optimist might see a setback as a temporary challenge, a pessimist might view it as a permanent failure. This difference in perspective can significantly impact how we approach life's ups and downs, and ultimately, our health. Remember, being optimistic doesn't mean ignoring reality or always being happy. It's about maintaining a positive outlook even when facing difficulties. And as we'll see, this mindset can have profound effects on our well-being. Think about the last time you faced a challenge. Did you approach it with optimism or pessimism? Share your experience in the comments below. Now that we have a clear understanding of what optimism is, let's explore the fascinating science behind how optimism affects our health. Now, let's get into the exciting stuff, the science behind optimism and health. You might be wondering, can my thoughts really affect my physical health? The answer is a resounding yes, and here's why. Numerous scientific studies have linked optimism to better health outcomes. Let's look at some key findings. First up, cardiovascular health. Research has shown that optimists are less likely to suffer from heart disease. A study published in the journal Circulation found that individuals with higher levels of optimism had a 35% lower risk of cardiovascular events compared to those with lower levels of optimism. Next, let's talk about immune function. Positive thinking has been found to boost immune system strength. A study from the University of Kentucky demonstrated that optimistic people had higher numbers of virus-fighting cells in their bodies. And here's something really exciting: optimism is linked to longevity. A study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences found that optimistic individuals lived 11 to 15% longer than their less optimistic counterparts. That's a significant difference. But how does this all work? Enter psychoneuroimmunology, the study of how our thoughts and emotions affect our physical health. Here's the simplified version. Optimism reduces stress and inflammation in our bodies. Stress and inflammation are key factors in many diseases, so by reducing them, we're giving our bodies a better chance at staying healthy. When we're optimistic, our bodies produce less cortisol, often called the stress hormone. Lower cortisol levels mean less inflammation, better immune function, and even improved cardiovascular health. It's like a domino effect of positivity in your body. So the next time someone tells you to think positive, remember, it's not just a feel-good phrase. It's backed by science and could have real, tangible benefits for your health. Did you know about the science behind optimism and health? Drop a yes or no in the comments. Now that we understand the science, let's break down the specific health benefits of optimism. Now that we understand the science, let's break down the specific health benefits of optimism. Trust me, the list is pretty impressive. Let's start with physical health benefits. 1. Better heart health. As we mentioned earlier, optimists have a lower risk of heart attacks and cardiovascular issues. This could be due to lower stress levels and better lifestyle choices. 2. Stronger immune system. Optimistic people have been found to have reduced susceptibility to infections and illnesses. Your positive thoughts are literally boosting your body's defenses. 3. Faster recovery rates. If you do get sick or need surgery, being optimistic can help you recover faster. Studies have shown that optimistic patients often have shorter hospital stays and fewer complications. Moving on to mental health benefits. 1. Reduced stress and anxiety. Optimists tend to manage stress better. They're more likely to see stressors as challenges rather than threats, which leads to more effective coping strategies. 2. Improve coping skills. Optimistic people are generally better at dealing with adversity. They're more likely to take proactive steps to solve problems rather than avoiding them. 3. Lower risk of depression. Positive thinking is linked with lower rates of depression. Optimists are less likely to dwell on negative events, which can protect against depressive symptoms. Lastly, let's look at overall well-being. 1. Higher life satisfaction. Optimists generally report a higher quality of life. They tend to be more satisfied with their relationships, careers, and personal achievements. 2. Better lifestyle choices. Optimistic people are more likely to engage in healthy behaviors. They're more inclined to exercise regularly, eat a balanced diet, and keep up with regular medical checkups. Remember, these benefits aren't just for people who are naturally optimistic. By cultivating a more positive outlook, anyone can start to reap these health rewards. It's like a superpower we all have access to. We just need to learn how to activate it. Which of these benefits surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. To better understand how optimism works in real-life situations, let's explore some inspiring case studies. Let's bring these concepts to life with some real-world examples. These stories show how optimism can make a tangible difference in people's lives and health. First, let's meet Sarah, a long-distance runner. Sarah used to struggle with injuries and burnout, often feeling discouraged when her performance plateaued. However, after adopting a more optimistic mindset, she saw remarkable changes. She started viewing setbacks as opportunities to learn and improve. This shift not only improved her mental state, but also her physical performance. Sarah found that she recovered from injuries faster and even shaved minutes off her personal best times. Her story shows how optimism can enhance both physical resilience and performance. Next, we have Michael, a cancer survivor. When Michael was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer, he was initially devastated. However, he made a conscious decision to approach his treatment with optimism. He visualized his body fighting the cancer, maintained a positive outlook about his prognosis, and focused on the things he could control like his diet and exercise routine. Michael's doctors were amazed at how well he responded to treatment and how quickly he recovered. While optimism alone didn't cure his cancer, Michael believes it played a crucial role in his recovery process. These stories aren't unique. Many famous figures attribute their success and health to their optimistic outlook. Take Oprah Winfrey, for instance. Despite facing numerous challenges in her life, her persistent optimism has been a driving force behind her success and well-being. Or consider Stephen Hawking, who maintained an incredibly positive outlook despite his physical limitations, continuing to make groundbreaking scientific contributions. These examples show us that optimism isn't just about feeling good. It's a powerful tool that can help us overcome challenges, improve our health, and achieve our goals. Whether you're an athlete pushing your limits, someone facing a health crisis, or just trying to navigate daily life, cultivating optimism can make a real difference. Do you know someone whose optimism helped them through a tough time? Share their story in the comments. Let's spread some positivity. Now, let's take a moment to reflect on your own level of optimism with a quick self-assessment. I'm going to ask you a few questions, and I want you to think carefully about your answers. Ready? 1. When something good happens to you, do you usually A. Expect it to be a one-time thing? B. See it as a sign of more good things to come? 2. When faced with a challenge, do you typically A. Feel overwhelmed and want to give up? B. See it as an opportunity to learn and grow? 3. How often do you find yourself thinking about positive future outcomes? A. Rarely. B. Sometimes. 4. When things don't go as planned, do you usually A. Blame yourself and feel discouraged? B. Look for ways to improve and try again? If you found yourself choosing mostly B answers, you're likely already quite optimistic. If you had more answers, don't worry. Optimism is a skill that can be developed with practice. Now, I want you to pause for a moment and think about a recent situation where you could have been more optimistic. How could you reframe that situation positively? Take a few seconds to consider this. Take a moment to share your thoughts on this exercise in the comments. Did it help you see things differently? Great. By simply taking the time to reflect on this, you're already taking steps towards a more optimistic mindset. Now, let's learn how to cultivate optimism for better health. Now that we understand the benefits of optimism and have assessed our current outlook, let's dive into how we can cultivate more optimism in our lives. Remember, even if you don't consider yourself naturally optimistic, these are skills that can be learned and improved over time. 1. Cognitive restructuring. This is a fancy term for changing how you think about situations. When you catch yourself having a negative thought, pause and ask, is there a more positive way to look at this? For example, if you miss a deadline at work, instead of thinking, I'm terrible at my job, try, this is an opportunity to improve my time management skills. 2. Gratitude practices. Regularly acknowledging the good things in your life can significantly boost your optimism. Try keeping a gratitude journal where you write down 3 things you're grateful for each day. They don't have to be big things. It could be as simple as a delicious cup of coffee or a kind word from a friend. 3. Visualization techniques. Spend time each day visualizing positive outcomes. If you have an important presentation coming up, imagine yourself delivering it confidently and successfully. This not only boosts your optimism, but can also improve your performance. 4. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people we spend time with can greatly impact our outlook. Try to connect more with optimistic people and limit time with those who constantly focus on the negative. 5. Mindfulness and meditation. These practices can help you stay present and reduce anxiety about the future. Even just 5 to 10 minutes of mindfulness meditation each day can make a difference. Focus on your breath, and when your mind wanders, gently bring it back without judgment. 6. Use technology to your advantage. There are many apps designed to help cultivate optimism. For example, Happify offers science-based activities to boost positivity, while 3 Good Things prompts you to record 3 positive experiences each day. Remember, developing optimism is like building a muscle. It takes consistent practice. Don't get discouraged if you don't see changes overnight. Every small step counts, and over time, you'll likely notice a significant shift in your outlook and, consequently, your health. Which of these techniques will you try first? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's support each other on this journey. Now, let's explore how optimism can be a powerful tool when facing health challenges. Whether you're dealing with a chronic illness, recovering from an injury, or managing your mental health, an optimistic outlook can make a significant difference. For those managing chronic illnesses, optimism can play a crucial role. Studies have shown that optimistic patients are more likely to adhere to their treatment plans and report a better quality of life. For example, optimistic diabetes patients tend to have better blood sugar control and fewer complications. It's not that optimism directly cures the disease, but it helps patients stay motivated to take care of themselves and follow their doctor's advice. When it comes to mental health recovery, optimism can be a game changer. For individuals dealing with conditions like anxiety, depression, or PTSD, cultivating optimism can complement traditional treatments. It helps in building resilience, improving coping mechanisms, and maintaining hope during difficult times. Remember, this doesn't mean ignoring or minimizing mental health challenges, but rather approaching them with a belief that improvement is possible. Optimism also plays a vital role in building overall resilience. Life is full of ups and downs, and an optimistic outlook can help you bounce back from setbacks more quickly. It's like having an emotional safety net when things go wrong. Optimism helps you find the strength to get back up and try again. A great example of this is the story of Bethany Hamilton, the professional surfer who lost her arm in a shark attack. Despite this traumatic experience, her optimistic outlook helped her not only return to surfing, but also become a champion in her sport. Her story shows how optimism can fuel determination and lead to incredible comebacks. Remember, being optimistic doesn't mean ignoring the reality of your situation. It's about acknowledging challenges while maintaining hope and focusing on what you can control. This balanced approach to optimism can be a powerful tool in your health journey, no matter what challenges you're facing. What's the biggest challenge you're facing right now? And how can you approach it with a more optimistic mindset? Share in the comments, and let's support each other. To deepen our understanding, let's turn to some expert insights and explore how optimism is viewed across different cultures. To deepen our understanding of optimism and its impact on health, let's turn to some expert insights and explore how optimism is viewed across different cultures. Dr. Martin Seligman, often considered the father of positive psychology, says, "Optimism is invaluable for the meaningful life. With a firm belief in a positive future, you can throw yourself into the service of that which is larger than you are." This highlights how optimism not only benefits our health, but can give our lives greater purpose and meaning. Another expert, Dr. Lisa Aspin-Wall, a health psychologist, notes, "Optimists seem to have a better ability to regulate their emotional state in a way that allows them to tackle problems head-on. This ability to regulate emotions can have a profound impact on both mental and physical health." Now, let's look at optimism through a cultural lens. In many Western cultures, optimism is highly valued and often associated with success and well-being. However, it's important to note that expressions of optimism can vary across cultures. For instance, in some East Asian cultures, there's a concept of strategic pessimism or defensive pessimism. This involves setting low expectations to avoid disappointment or prepare for potential setbacks. While this might seem at odds with optimism, it can actually serve a similar function of managing stress and preparing for challenges. In many African cultures, optimism is deeply rooted in community and spirituality. The Ubuntu philosophy, which roughly translates to "I am because we are," emphasizes interconnectedness and collective well-being. This communal approach to optimism can be a powerful source of resilience and health. In Latin American cultures, the concept of sympatia emphasizes positivity in interpersonal relationships, which can contribute to a generally optimistic outlook. These diverse perspectives remind us that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to optimism. The key is to find a way of cultivating positivity that aligns with your personal and cultural values while still reaping the health benefits we've discussed. Which cultural perspective on optimism resonates most with you? Share your thoughts below. Next, let's explore how optimism can benefit us across different stages of life. Optimism plays a crucial role throughout our lives, but its impact and expression can change as we move through different life stages. Let's explore how optimism manifests and benefits us from childhood to our senior years. In childhood and adolescence, fostering optimism can build resilience and confidence. Children who are taught to approach challenges with a positive attitude are better equipped to handle setbacks and are more likely to persevere in the face of difficulties. For teenagers, optimism can be a protective factor against the stress of academic pressures and social challenges. It can help them navigate the complexities of adolescence with greater ease and confidence. As we move into adulthood, optimism continues to play a vital role. In our careers, an optimistic outlook can lead to greater job satisfaction, better performance, and increased resilience in the face of workplace challenges. Optimistic adults are more likely to see setbacks as temporary and surmountable, which can lead to greater professional success over time. In relationships, optimism can foster stronger connections and better communication. Optimistic individuals tend to approach conflicts with a problem-solving mindset, which can lead to healthier, more satisfying relationships. For adults managing the stresses of work, family, and other responsibilities, optimism can be a powerful tool for stress management. It can help maintain a sense of balance and perspective, even during challenging times. As we enter our senior years, optimism becomes particularly important for maintaining cognitive function and overall life satisfaction. Studies have shown that older adults with an optimistic outlook tend to have better cognitive function and are at lower risk for conditions like dementia. They're also more likely to engage in health-promoting behaviors, which can lead to better physical health outcomes. Moreover, optimistic seniors often report higher levels of life satisfaction and are better able to cope with the challenges that come with aging. They're more likely to stay socially engaged and maintain a sense of purpose, both of which are crucial for healthy aging. Remember, it's never too early or too late to cultivate optimism. At every stage of life, developing and maintaining an optimistic outlook can have profound benefits for our health, relationships, and overall well-being. Which stage of life do you think optimism is most important? Let us know in the comments. While we've discussed the many benefits of optimism, it's important to acknowledge that maintaining a positive outlook isn't always easy. While we've discussed the many benefits of optimism, it's important to acknowledge that maintaining a positive outlook isn't always easy. Let's explore some common challenges to optimism and strategies to overcome them. One of the biggest obstacles is chronic stress. When we're constantly under pressure, it can be difficult to maintain a positive perspective. To combat this, try incorporating stress management techniques into your daily routine. This could include regular exercise, mindfulness practices, or even simple deep breathing exercises. Another challenge is the constant barrage of negative news cycles. It's easy to feel overwhelmed by the problems in the world. To maintain optimism, it's important to limit your exposure to negative media. Set boundaries on your news consumption and balance it with positive, uplifting content. Personal setbacks can also test our optimism. Whether it's a job loss, a relationship breakdown, or a health issue, these challenges can make it hard to stay positive. In these situations, it's crucial to practice self-compassion. Remember that setbacks are a normal part of life and don't define your worth or your future. To overcome these challenges, 1. Practice self-care regularly. This includes getting enough sleep, eating well, and engaging in activities you enjoy. 2. Surround yourself with supportive people who encourage your optimism. 3. Keep a perspective journal. Write down challenging situations and try to find alternative, more positive perspectives on them. 4. Set realistic expectations. Optimism doesn't mean everything will always go perfectly, but rather that you can handle whatever comes your way. Remember, maintaining optimism is an ongoing process. It's okay to have moments of doubt or negativity. The key is to acknowledge these feelings and then work on shifting back to a more positive mindset. What challenges do you face in maintaining optimism? Share them in the comments, and let's discuss how we can overcome them together. Now that we've addressed the challenges, let's look at some practical tips you can start incorporating today to boost your optimism. Now that we've covered the benefits of optimism and how to cultivate it, let's look at some practical tips you can start implementing today to boost your optimism and, consequently, your health. 1. Set daily intentions. Start each day by setting a positive intention. This could be as simple as today. I choose to focus on the good things in my life, or I will approach challenges as opportunities for growth. 2. Use positive affirmations. Incorporate positive self-talk into your daily routine. For example, I am capable of handling whatever comes my way, or I choose to see the best in myself and others. 3. Reflect on successes. At the end of each day, take a few moments to reflect on what went well. This helps train your brain to notice and appreciate positive experiences. 4. Limit negative media exposure. Be mindful of the content you consume. Try to balance your media diet with uplifting and inspiring stories. 5. Practice gratitude. Each day, identify 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice can significantly shift your focus towards positivity. 6. Reframe negative situations. When faced with a challenge, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how might this situation benefit me in the long run? 7. Surround yourself with positivity. Spend time with people who uplift and inspire you. Their optimism can be contagious. 8. Engage in acts of kindness. Doing something nice for others can boost your own mood and outlook. Remember, incorporating optimism into your life is a journey. Start small, be patient with yourself, and celebrate your progress along the way. Which tip will you start with today? Comment below and inspire others with your choice. As we wrap up our journey into the world of optimism and health, let's recap what we've learned. As we wrap up our journey into the world of optimism and health, let's recap what we've learned. We've seen how optimism can significantly impact our physical health, mental well-being, and overall quality of life. From boosting our immune system to helping us cope with stress and challenges, optimism is a powerful tool for better health. We've explored practical strategies for cultivating optimism, from cognitive restructuring to gratitude practices. We've also acknowledged that maintaining optimism isn't always easy, but with consistent effort, it's a skill we can all develop. Remember, becoming more optimistic isn't about ignoring life's challenges or pretending everything is perfect. It's about approaching life with a belief in positive outcomes and our ability to handle whatever comes our way. This mindset can lead to better health outcomes, stronger relationships, and a more fulfilling life. Now, I encourage you to take action. Start implementing some of the strategies we've discussed today. Maybe begin with a daily gratitude practice, or try reframing a challenging situation in a more positive light. Every small step counts. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content on personal growth, health, and positivity. Leave a comment below on how you plan to incorporate optimism into your life today. Your experience could inspire others on their journey to a more optimistic outlook. Remember, the power to shape your perspective and, by extension, your health is in your hands. Here's to a healthier, happier, more optimistic you. What's one action you'll take to cultivate more optimism in your life? Share it below and inspire others. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of optimism and health. Let's see what's coming up next. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of optimism and health. In our next video, we'll be diving into the fascinating world of mindfulness and its impact on stress reduction. You won't want to miss it. What topics would you like us to cover next? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest videos. And remember, stay positive, stay healthy. Until next time, take care and keep smiling.